What's up, NZers?
Hi!
How's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today's a bit of a vlog, and we thought we'd have a bit of an adventure on an island that is about 35-minute boat ride away from Auckland City. So yeah, we've got a long weekend, Easter weekend here, so it's a 4-day weekend, so we've got heaps to show you. And this weekend's going to be a bit more about the sights and the scenes and everything like that, like all the you know, the natural things like beaches and all the streets and the people and the houses and, you know, all the different places you can visit. So not so much the activities that you can do. We might come back and do that another time when we go more in depth about all the awesome things you can do as a family. But yeah, this one's just a bit of a vlog, so yeah, we're looking forward to it.
On Waiheke Island, that's the name of the island, and we're told that it is a bit of a comparison to Martha's Vineyard. So this is if you were wealthy or famous and you were coming to Auckland in New Zealand, you would likely stay on this island. So often they fly into Auckland and then catch a helicopter out to this island.
What are some of the names of people who have been here before?
Yeah, well, Taylor Swift,
Tom Cruise,
Beyonce, I mean any number of movie stars, or yeah,
they come over to all the vineyards over here, and there's amazing like wineries and restaurants and really nice fine dining and lots of music festivals and you know, arts and crafts and art galleries and all that sort of stuff. Now Nades and the kids actually came over yesterday. I dropped them off at the ferry building and I had to stay an extra day. We'll show you the montage of us traveling over yesterday soon, but you'll see the ferry building in the shot. I actually just worked probably about maybe a 10-minute walk from there in downtown Auckland City, so I'm very close to, you know, where all the central stuff happens, and you know, being able to catch a ferry down here was no problem because I could just park at work and it was a very quick walk down here, so it was no biggie. But yeah, it was a bit of a mission with all the bags and the dog and everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It
so
was
yeah,
crazy.
That was a bit exciting.
But we'll show you that yesterday of me and the kids arriving here.
So we're actually here at the bay where you arrive in the ferry. So if you were to come here and you were to come on the normal passenger ferry, because there's also a car ferry but that arrives on the other side of the island, so we might show you that later if we get the time. But so this is where the ferry arrives. This is the ferry building.
So if you came to Waiheke Island, you would start here. You can hire a rental car here, straight off the ferry into your rental car and start your holiday on the island. It has really amazing beaches here as well, which you don't get in Auckland City. So Auckland City is not known for its amazing beaches, but here it's extremely tropical.
Yep.
It's very like, it's like Fiji almost.
Yeah, and only half an hour boat ride away.
Yeah.
And you're in the, like, you've just got paradise basically, you know, it's amazing. And
so
also
good.
The other cool thing about this island is that not only is it very luxury and there's lots of really, you know, upper class houses and places, it's actually a very sort of like a bogan type sort of gypsy, sort of like hippie type
style
feeling as well.
Yeah.
There's lots of, you know, like natural, organic, and like, you know, all those type of people who like to just live on the beach and live off the land, and
yeah.
you know, there's a really good mixture of those two.
So it's got like those two extremes. You've got like multi-million-dollar mansions with amazing views and private beaches, but you've also got like little almost tree hut style
little shacks
batches
and huts everywhere and stuff like that, and people who are just happy to be like very minimalist people.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll take you around.
Into it.
Yeah, we'll show you around.
Yeah.
We're here!
Yeah.
We are! Made it to the house. Finally. Let's have a look. Let's go out! So we just finished having lunch. It was a bit of a late lunch. It's like 2 o'clock right now. So since it's Easter weekend, we're doing some Easter colouring in. So Denzi chose this one that we're gonna do. It's this one that says like Easter, and then I chose this one, and there's this little bunny in like a little forest, and we're just gonna colour these in, and we'll update you on what we're doing next. At the moment, colouring in these like Easter egg thingies, and we're gonna hang them on the tree. Denzi's already done one. Good morning, guys. Today is Good Friday for us, and look at the beautiful view. We're gonna head down for a walk down to the beach. The beach is down there. And yeah, we'll take you along with us.
There's nothing to see here.
Hey, buddy. Hey, what are you doing? Hello. All right, good morning, guys. It's my first morning here, and it's the second morning for everyone else because I arrived yesterday afternoon.
It's gonna be like a fail.
What do you guys call this? Is this Waiheke baseball?
Yeah, it's like with a stick. And
Bush baseball with a stick and a pine cone. You can't get much more rugged than that. Can't get much more rural than that, eh?
pine stick. That's what I call it.
Okay, go. And you're whacking the pine cones directly at your sister.
Ow.
You can't do it this way.
Get out of the way.
Nice. Anyway, we'll go on a big adventure today. We're about to leave. We'll show you heaps of awesome places, all the touristy places and some other little secret places that we know of on Waiheke Island, because I actually spent a few years on this island living here. So yeah, I know a few of the good spots. See you out there. And this is what the ferry terminal is like, where you come get your tickets, little cafe in there, and the ferry's just about to leave. Have you ever seen a bus truck before?
Maori sculpture. Auckland is called the City of Sails. So on a day like today, over a long weekend with public holidays, most of those sails come out to the islands. And Waiheke Island is pretty much the jewel in the crown of islands in the Hauraki Gulf.
lot of memories here too.
Yeah.
Lots of family picnics and swims.
Here's a classic Kiwi batch. It's just quite a small weatherboard building. Pretty old too, because you can see the original fireplace. And look how close it is to the road. It's pretty much on the road. But this would have been one of the original little holiday homes that was here. And then you just go straight out to the beach. Look at it though, it's so cute. So here's a prime example of the multi-million-dollar homes at the top versus the original Kiwi batches we showed you at the other beach. There is a beautiful home with a spectacular view, and then all the boats down there in the bay. A lot of them have private beaches and also private jetties.
See, on Waiheke you get a lot of roads like this, like 1 car wide, and it's very windy and steep. There's just tons of roads like that all over the place, so you gotta be a pretty decent driver to make your way around Waiheke.
Yeah, you do. And a lot of scooters, eh?
Yeah, heaps of scooters and like bikes.
So we're coming down to what beach?
Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
The beach where I grew up.
We're winding down to Palm Beach.
That playground.
It's a playground scene.
A sound heard all over New Zealand.
Yeah, and we might show them the price of cheese.
Seagulls. They're everywhere. You're never too far away from a seagull in New Zealand.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. So this is a mochaccino. We say mochaccino, and I think you guys say mocha.
Mocha.
Mocha. I don't know, I can't say it like that.
We're just gonna go to the dairy while Mum and Dad are having their coffee, and this is the one that Dad came in all the time when he was living here. And if you're wondering, dairy for us is convenience store for you. So convenience store means dairy for us. So we'll just show you some of our favorite lollies. We're not gonna get any because we have heaps at home, but what's one of your favorite lollies? We love the K-bar. And
I'd say my favorite lollies here
I also like Kinder Classic or Spaceman candy sticks. Pretend they're ciggies. Also, those mini gummies.
I don't
Zombie
know why, but they
chews.
took like the red strip around the end of it. Like they used to be kind of like super reds. But
Yeah. Okay, got the cheese. Now let's go back to Mum and Dad. Finished your coffee?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
So we've arrived at Palm Beach. This is kind of, this is the main place where I spent a lot of time growing up. And in fact, just up that hill up there, there's a path that goes through the trees up to there to the batch that we used to live in for about 2 or 3 years. But yeah, no, this is the main beach. So yeah, very sheltered little place where lots of people come in, anchor their boats in, and there's a barbecue over there. You can come and have a cook up with your family. But yeah, this is it. Palm Beach. Spent a lot of time walking around those rocks there. Jumping off, there's a place where you can jump off into the rock pools. Yeah, heaps of exploring to do around here. It's a good place to grow up. So we're just coming up to the house that I grew up in for about 2 or 3 years of my life. And this just here where you can see the olive trees right here. All of this here used to be a tiny, so we lived in that house just through the trees there where you can see the deck. All of this front yard, all here used to be a little vineyard that my dad set up for himself I don't know if he ever got any actual wine out of it, but yeah, it was just a little hobby that he used to have. And then I'm not sure, he might have actually planted this olive grove as well back in the day, because they look like they've aged quite a while. So yeah, and there's a scooter. My dad had a scooter, but that's not his one. But yeah, bringing back some memories. That was the house that I grew up in for about 2 or 3 years. And then just behind these trees was actually a little sleep out building, which was actually where I put my room eventually. So yeah, good times. Good fun, good views.
Private beach. Managed to secure some prime real estate in terms of
One of our place's favourite spots.
table seating right by the water.
Charlie Farley's.
One of our favourite places.
I know, but they don't do ribs anymore. Have to get the wings. Have to get the chicken wings instead.
Yeah. No. Alright, order up. What have you got? Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger, coleslaw, and fries.
Fries. Alright. Oh.
Wings, burger, fries.
Yum.
Come on.
What have you got?
I got chicken nuggets,
Chicky nuggies.
and fries.
Nice. So good, man.
Yummy.
So this is a boat that can drive on the road as well. You just drive it up out of the water, no need for a boat ramp. It's pretty epic. Invented in New Zealand. And the wheels just fold up. As soon as there's a button on board that you just get. This is also a very classic way of travelling around in New Zealand as well, taking an old bus and converting it into like a caravan or an old RV style thing. But yeah, you'll see that a lot. A lot of people going around New Zealand and things like that. In fact, I think, no, your granddad had a bus like that, eh? Yeah. So yeah, she spent a bit of time as a child travelling around New Zealand and something like that. Big old bus conversion. So right now, as you can see from outside, how it's all very undeveloped and it's all just mainly farmland. We're heading out to basically Waiheke is kind of split in half. Like there's one half that's closer to Auckland City that's all developed and, you know, it's got all the villages and towns and everything. But then the other half, where we're heading out now, is all very undeveloped and mostly just farmland like that. And it's all very sort of steep hills and you know, lots of dramatic scenery, which is really nice. So just a little background information on the island itself. There's around about 10,000 permanent residents as of last year, and the square mileage of the entire island is about 57 miles. So yeah, we converted it from kilometers into miles for you guys. And how many kilometers was it? Like 96 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Like 96 kilometers. Yeah, so we converted it down to 50 miles. But yeah, so it's a pretty decent size for an island. Like we mentioned before, a lot of it hasn't been developed yet. So and this is the view that you get from certain places, which is pretty cool. Out on this half of the island, that's a massive vineyard all along there. Yeah, just goes for miles. Miles of farmland out here. Pretty cool, eh? We just had a big lunch, so we're all pretty full and feel like a nap, eh?
Yeah.
We got the Italian chefs making the Easter Sunday lunch.
Yeah, serving the lamb.
Big leg of lamb.
The chicken is under there.
Do we sacrifice it?
Yeah. There's a tradition at Easter in Italy to eat lamb.
Eat a big leg of lamb.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the chickens.
There, no, the chicken is not under.
Oh yeah, we got the chickens. They're going to go in the oven soon. 2 chickens. We're going for the grand reveal. Drum roll. Yum. Look at that. Oh really? I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy.
Tomato. Broccoli's being
Lunch is served. Yeah. Yeah, we go. Right.
Okay, this is a Kiwi classic. Bananas on toast for breakfast.
Mashed banana on toast.
Mashed banana on toast for breakfast.
Back to work. Tuesday morning. Nice long weekend. Goodbye, my love. Okay.
See ya. Alright, it's Tuesday morning. All the family has gone home. They've all caught ferries early this morning or yesterday. So it's just me and the kids left. We dropped Sam to the airport.
No, we dropped him to the ferry terminal.
I wish. To the ferry terminal this morning to catch the ferry to go back to work. So it's just me and the kids left. We've got to return our rental car, we're going to visit a friend for coffee, and then we're going to catch a ferry at around midday back. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend with us. I'll show you our little ferry ride on the way home, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye! Bye.